Welcome back to your favorite destination for two-wheeled innovation and detailed analysis, a bike future hub. Today, we dive deep into a unique machine that redefines expectations in the commuter and semi-off-road category. Yes, we are talking about none other than the 2025 Yamaha PG-1, a bike that blends functionality, retro aesthetics, and utility in a single rugged package. But is this machine just a stalling experiment or a genuinely versatile ride? Stick around because we're breaking it all down on every curve, every bolt, and every pulse of the engine. From the first glance, the Yamaha PG-1 doesn't try to fit into any conventional mold. It exudes character. Whether you're someone who wants a practical ride for daily commuting or an adventurous soul looking for a lightweight explorer, this bike makes a solid first impression. Yamaha has not only crafted a bike but designed an experience. The PG-1's design immediately communicates a rugged, trail-ready vibe. It almost looks like a modern-day homage to retro dual-purpose bikes from the past. A machine that can stand proud both on a city street and a dusty trail. Starting at the front, the Yamaha PG-1 greets you with a minimalist, round LED headlamp that's housed in a metallic casing, perfectly in line with the retro modern aesthetic. It's not just about looking good though. That headlamp throws a clean and wide beam pattern, making night rides and early morning commutes more confident. Just above the lamp is a subtle yet sturdy mini visor. Not oversized but enough to complement the front profile. The front suspension setup includes telescopic forks which are protected with rubber gator saw, an element not just for aesthetics but for durability, particularly if the bike hits dusty or rough patches. The front fender is high-mounted and rugged, which adds to the off-road character. It's been designed to keep the debris away without being bulky. As your eyes move to the side profile, the story gets more compelling. The PG-1 boasts a semi-scrambler style stance with a horizontal single-piece seat that's long, flat, and generously cushioned. It supports both the rider and the pillion with equal comfort and gives ample room for movement. The fuel tank is a visual highlight. It's compact but muscular with clean lines and sharp tank shrouds on both sides. Yamaha branding is elegantly printed, maintaining a perfect balance between modern identity and nostalgic charm. The side panels are neat and practical, extending slightly toward the rear with grip rails that not only offer functionality for carrying luggage but also a balanced visual proportion to the bodywork. The frame, partially exposed, adds a rawness to the bike, giving it that mechanical honesty many enthusiasts love. Then there are the tie-rested dual-purpose treads that say it loud. This bike isn't afraid to get dirty. The alloy wheels provide modern support, and the multi-spoke design ensures strength without extra weight. Ground clearance is another strong point. At around 190 mm, it's more than enough to handle uneven roads and mild trails without scrapping the underbelly. You'll also notice how thoughtfully Yamaha has positioned the foot pegs and controls. It's ergonomic and feels natural when you're either cruising at 40 km/h or climbing a dirt mount. Now coming around to the rear, the design remains consistent with the front and sides. It carries forward the minimalistic approach. A square-shaped LED tail lamp is compact but sharp, placed just under the rear grab rails. The rear fender extends slightly over the rear tire and supports a simple number plate holder with integrated turn signals. The overall rear design is clean and no unnecessary bulges or distractions. It speaks utility while keeping aesthetics in check. The exhaust is another detail that stands out. It's placed slightly upward, scrambler style, with a matte black heat shield, giving the bike both flair and function. What powers this unique machine is where the PG-1 surprises many. It comes equipped with a 114cc air-cooled, single-cylinder, 4-stroke engine. Yes, that sounds small in numbers, but hear me out. This engine is derived from Yamaha's tried and tested commuter lineage, and it's all about balancing efficiency, reliability, and usable power, producing around 8.4 PS at 7,000 revolutions per minute and 9.5 Nm of torque at 5,500 revolutions per minute. This bike is tuned for responsive low and mid-range performance. The power delivery is smooth, linear, and predictably perfect for urban crawls as well as light off-road adventures. Whether you're climbing a hill or cruising through morning traffic, The engine responds with grace and consistency. The gearbox is a 4-speed unit, and gear transitions are butter smooth. You won't feel any jerks or clunks, even under aggressive shifts. The clutch is light, making the bike an ideal choice for new riders or those who spend a lot of time in start-stop conditions. There's also an electric start system integrated with the kickstart backup, giving the rider confidence in every situation. The engine might not scream power, but it whispers dependability and delivers it effortlessly. Talking about performance, the Yamaha PG-1 is designed with balance in mind. It's not a track machine, nor does it pretend to be one, but where it excels is in its lightweight agility, real-world usability, and the ability to absorb shocks from uneven terrain. The chassis is nimble, allowing easy maneuvering through tight urban spaces. Thanks to its 795mm seat height, even shorter riders can manage the bike without hesitation. The turning radius is tight, making U-turns and parking super convenient. On the road, the PG-1 cruises effortlessly at 70 km/h. That may not sound like a lot, but in practical use, especially in countries with dense traffic or rural routes, this is the sweet spot. Suspension tuning deserves a special mention. The front telescopic forks and rear dual shock setup work surprisingly well to iron out rough roads, potholes, speed breakers, broken patches. This bike handles them with surprising grace, and with a curb weight of just around 108 kilograms, it's one of the most rider-friendly bikes in its segment. The braking setup includes a disc at the front and a drum at the rear, supported by a combined braking system, CBS, which distributes braking pressure to both wheels, improving control and safety, especially for newer riders. Fuel efficiency is where the Yamaha PG-1 becomes a daily companion. With its refined engine and conservative tuning, this bike delivers a real-world mileage of around 65–70 km/L. That's impressive by any standards. Combined with its 9-liter fuel tank, you're looking at a practical range of over 500 kilometers on a single fill, ideal for both city rides and occasional getaways. Maintenance is also low cost, with widely available spares and Yamaha's well-established service network offering peace of mind. Now, let's talk about pricing, because this is where Yamaha truly wins the heart of the budget-conscious adventurer. The 2025 Yamaha PG-1 is priced approximately around 92,000 Indian rupees ex-showroom, and depending on the city and state, the on-road price ranges between 1 Indian rupee and 5 paise to 1.10 lakhs. At this price point, you're not just getting a basic commuter, you're investing in a machine that's durable, practical, and uniquely stylish. Compared to other bikes in this category, the PG-1 offers more character, a fresher design, and a stronger build. And when you factor in this fuel efficiency and Yamaha's brand trust, the value proposition becomes too good to ignore. Some might argue that the PG-1 lacks modern digital elements like TFT displays or Bluetooth connectivity, but that's missing the point. This bike isn't trying to be flashy or high-tech. It's about pure motorcycling and minimal distractions, maximum experience, a mechanical connection between rider and machine. And in that spirit, the analog speedometer with a clean fuel gauge and odometer is not a compromise but the celebration of simplicity. For riders looking to customize their machines, the PG-1 offers a solid base. You can add panniers, modify the fender, change the handlebar to a cross brace, or even install auxiliary lights so there's room to make it your own. This bike invites you to be creative. It's a canvas on 2 wheels. As we conclude this in-depth exploration of the 2025 Yamaha PG-1, one thing becomes clear: this bike isn't just another name on the spec sheet. It's a fresh idea brought to life. It challenges the conventional look of 110cc or 125cc bikes. It encourages utility without being boring. And it delivers a riding experience that is far more fulfilling than the price tag suggests. Whether you're a college student looking for a stylish, fuel-efficient ride, a working professional needing reliable daily transport, or even an enthusiast wanting a lightweight machine for weekend detours, the PG-1 makes a very strong case. And that's what we love about motorcycles: when form meets function, when the ride becomes an extension of your personality, And when a company like Yamaha dares to step out of the norm to give us something different, we have to sit up and take notice. The PG-1 isn't trying to compete with sports bikes or cruisers, it's carving its own niche, and in doing so, it's becoming a cult favorite in the making. That's it for today's detailed review on the 2025 Yamaha PG-1. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more such content, don't forget to like this video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and share it with your fellow bike lovers. For regular updates and detailed reviews, subscribe to Bike Future Hub and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep exploring the road ahead.